far as the Knicks are concerned, Steve Mills, all the way out of line.
Andre, you know what I need you to do? Me a favor? I need you to slow down. It's one thing when I talk fast because people get to listen to me for 2 hours. You're a caller, so they got to listen to you for a few minutes. And sometimes you're talking a mile a minute, bro. I just need you to slow down so everybody can understand every word you have to say. Floor is yours.
Okay, I'm calm now. Steve Mills, all the way out of line for going public, and that type of dysfunction is the reason that the Knicks can't attract high-value free agents, and he should know that. So he's just 100% wrong. Now,
stop it. Let me pause you before you get to your second point. What if James Dolan made him do that?
Okay, well, that reflects the common narrative, that James Dolan is one of the worst owners in team sports, and another reason that they can't get high-value free agents, that cloud that's hanging over there, the franchise, and it's going to continue, and they should know that. Nonetheless, there are some systemic issues with the team they should have kept in-house. The fact that they're 2-8 in the Eastern Conference, unacceptable. The fact, and this is, I think, the heart of the matter, there's a disconnect between Fizdale and their young players. Dennis Smith Jr. only playing 9 minutes a game, averaging 1 point, 1 assist, a -12 PER. Kevin Knox coming off the bench, playing less than 25 minutes. Mitchell Robinson, again, playing less than 20 minutes. These guys are all 21 and 20. This is their young core, along with R.J. Barrett, that's supposed to take them into the future with some young draft picks, i.e. the Atlanta Hawks. And for some reason, Fizdale, who you would think, who is a good coach, by the way, coming from the Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra tradition, he should be able to get through to these guys and motivate them, okay? But for some reason, it's a problem. And I think that's the real issue going on with the Knicks. These young guys that are, they traded Porzingis for Dennis Smith Jr., you're getting nothing. And Fizdale should be able to connect with them. He's not. But nonetheless, back to what you've been – the Knicks, you do it to yourself. Major market, richest city in the world, media capital.
Well, let me interrupt. I got you, Andre. You need your own radio show, man, because you like to talk. You don't like to get questions. But let me say this to you. I don't have a problem with what Steve Mills said, even though I don't agree with him. I don't think the Knicks are good, and I don't think we expected them to be good. Okay? I think they got talented players that can make contributions elsewhere. Don't tell me Marcus Morris can't play. Don't tell me Mitchell Robinson can't play. Don't tell me R.J. Barrett can't play. Don't tell me these guys can't make a contribution. I just think the collective makeup of the team, it wasn't made to be a team. Please don't get me wrong. I wish Julius Randle was still on the Lakers. I think he would help them exponentially more so than he's doing with the New York Knicks. But here's my thing. My issue with Steve Mills wasn't even so much what he said. It was that he said it publicly. To me, when you make that kind of statement publicly like that in an impromptu press conference, it's because you fired the coach. Not sending him back out there to coach the damn team. That's my problem, Dre. What do you say to that?
Exactly. And again, in the number one media market, you might as well tar and feather Fizdale because he's absolutely done. And that's
he's a lame duck now.
Yeah, exactly. He's a lame, and you have a young team besides that. So why would you do that? It's already, again, 2-8 in the Eastern Conference is absolutely, it's atrocious, okay? But it's only 10 games into the season, okay? LeBron James, his Cleveland teams, a team can start slow and then rebound, especially you only have to be 3 or 4 games under 500. You can still make the playoffs in the East. Why, as an administrator and an executive, and again, this is the Knicks. Why is Kyrie and Kevin Durant in Brooklyn? Okay, because you have Sean Marks, you have Kenny Atkinson. Okay, you have a good organization. That's why they didn't.
All right, Dre.
And you're not getting anybody.
I got you. You said enough, and you said plenty, and you're absolutely right on the money. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Could you do me a favor, please? Let's play that sound of Steve Mills at the press conference yesterday. What I'm going off about, what Andre's just finished going off about, what Champ called up to go off about, et cetera, et cetera. Steve Mills, president of the basketball operations for the New York Knicks. Listen to what he's saying here.
Given that this is our 10th game, we felt we had an obligation to come and speak to you guys. Obviously, Scott and I are not happy with where we are right now. We think the team's not performing to the level that we anticipated or we expected it to perform at, and it's something that we think we collectively have to do a better job of delivering the product on the floor that we said we would do at the start of the season. We still believe in our coaching staff. We believe in the plan that Scott and I put together and the players that we've assembled, but we also have to acknowledge that we haven't played at the level we expected to play at. We haven't played we've seen glimpses of how we can play as a team when everything comes together.
Just out of curiosity, what spurred you guys to address us in this fashion? Because it's rare for it to happen.
We're not happy with where we are. This is not where we expected to be at this point in 10 games in, and we just felt like we had an obligation to do that.
They didn't have an obligation to do that. And that's where, again, I'm fond of Steve Mills. I've known Scott Perry for years. I've known both of them for years. I'm happy they're overseeing the franchise. I have never seen him sound more clueless. Ever. Ever. You're about the only one that didn't expect the Knicks to be here. Everybody else did. Hey, John, did you? Are you surprised that they're 2-8? I'm sitting here in ESPN Studios. I'm looking at producers all over the place. Raise your hand, everybody. Raise your hand. Anybody expect to see the New York Knicks in this position? Hell yes, we did. The only person surprised about it is Steve Mills. We know what you're talking about. We didn't expect to be in this position. Why not? Do you not see your roster? Why didn't you? My issue is that and the fact that you said so publicly, because why is David Fizdale the coach right now? After that press conference, you might as well you've sealed his fate. You've sealed his fate. You basically let everybody know this brother's probably going to be gone by Thanksgiving. If I'm David Fizdale, I want to pull a Memphis. I want to get the hell out of town as soon as I possibly can. Get the money and run. James Dolan seems to be willing to do that. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.